Hello. Sorry we were late, but we were just tuning.
Today's Friday, today's Friday, Friday's fish, Thursday's shepherd's pie, Wednesday's a roast beef, Tuesday's soup, Monday is washing day, is everybody happy? You bet your life we are.
Hello, my darling.
Hello my darlings and welcome to the All New Chipp Ahoy in colour on Smile Radio. Yep, the usual raggedy start to a show. You wouldn't expect anything better, would you? Right, today's show. First half, normal raggedy section, a selection of music with a couple of requests. And then the second half is mainly songs that people would like played at their funerals. Some funny, some serious, but all of them fairly decent. I've got one that isn't decent, but I won't play you the full 6 minutes of that. Right, that was Public Image with John Lydon, a strange character. He seems to think that he's quite profound. When you see him being interviewed, he says something that he obviously thinks is profound, looks at the camera as if to say, ha, aren't I clever? You're not necessarily, John, but you have written and performed some fantastic songs over the years, and Public Image being one of them. Right, the next track, it's Adam Ant, Friend or Foe. I was going to say, someone else who wrote some fantastic songs in his time. And I think he did, and Friend or Foe is one of those. So yeah, Friend or Foe, Adam Ant.
to know me, to become admirers of my enemies. All those who get to know me, to become admirers of my enemies. All those who get to know me, to become admirers of my enemies. Take it up or leave it, I'm not gonna change a bit. If it means heartache, then leave it up for your sake. I tried and I tried to get my insides. Nobody's perfect, so leave me if you object. All those who get to know me, to become admirers of my enemies. All those who get to know me, to become admirers of my enemies. All those who get to know me, to become admirers of my enemies. All those who get to know me, to become admirers. Admirers of my enemies. I want those who get to know me to become admirers of my enemies. I want those who get to know me to become admirers of my enemies. I want those who get to know me to become admirers. Take it up or leave it, I'm not gonna change a bit. If it means heartache, then leave it up for your sake. Tried and I tried, but still you say that I lied. Nobody's perfect, so leave me if you object. Take it up or leave it, I'm not gonna change a bit. If it means heartache, then leave it up for your sake. I tried and I tried to take care of my inside. Nobody's perfect, so leave me if you object.
Friend offo there, Adam Ant. I think it was Adam Ant. I think it was after Adam and the Ants. But a great pop song. I know that I played that one specifically because most people play the other ones. I just love that one. Right, the next track, it's Iron Butterfly, named alongside Led Zeppelin, to be perfectly honest. This is Inagada de Vida, which is in the Garden of Eden, but it's their own pronunciation of it. I know nothing at all about Iron Butterfly apart from this one track. Nothing wrong with it though. Inagada de Vida, Iron Butterfly.
Don't you know that I'm loving you? In a God of a vida, baby. Don't you know that I'll always be true? Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and walk this line? Please take my hand. Let me tell you, in a God of vida, honey, don't you know that I'm loving you? In a God of vida, baby, don't you know that I'll always be true. Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and walk this line? Please take my hand.
Inagada Davida there from Iron Butterfly. Right, the next two tracks are linked. The first one is Good Times by Edie Brickell and the New Bohemians. And I always listen to the show, the music for the show earlier on in the week, and I thought, she's married to Paul Simon, isn't she? A proper DJ would play Paul Simon or Simon and Garfunkel. Yeah, but I'm not a proper DJ, but I am going to play some Simon and Garfunkel after this. So yeah, you're going to have Good Times from Edie Brickell and the New Bohemians, and it's going to be followed by The Boxer from Simon and Garfunkel. And I only put it in because it's a request from Poorly Joe Yendall, someone else who's not well after my awful illness last week. Joe's poorly at the moment, so hopefully this will make you feel a bit better, Joe. If not, I mean, at least Jingles will like it. So yeah, Good Times, Edie Brickell and the New Bohemians.
You don't even have to try. It comes easier for you. The way you move is so appealing, it could make me cry. Go out driving with my friends in Bobby's big old beat up car. I'm with a lot of people there, and I wonder where you are. Good times, bad times, give me some of that. Good times, bad times, give me some of that. Good times, bad times, give me some of that. Ooh. I don't wanna say goodbye. Don't wanna walk you to the door. I spend a little time with you. I want a little more. Good times, bad times, give me some of that. Good times, bad times, give me some of that. Good times, bad times, give me some of that.
Baby, really, I don't have to go anywhere right now. You want some more? You want some more of this? Eat it whatever you want, baby. Just
Sounds like me last week.
say it. Just say it.
Good times, bad times, give me some of that. Good times, bad times, give me some of that. Good times, bad times, give me some of that.
just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies and jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of the railway station, running scared. Laying low, seeking out the poorer quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. Lie-la-lie, 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 lie-la-lie. Asking only workmen's wages, I come looking for a job, but I get no offers. Just to come on from the wars on 7th Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort there. La 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 la. And I'm laying out my winter clothes and wishing I was gone, going home, where the New York City winters are bleeding me, bleeding me. Stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame, I am leaving, but the fighter still remains. Lie, la, lie, lie, la, la, lie, lie, la, lie. Lie, la, lie, lie, la, 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 lie, la, lie, la, 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 lie, lie, la, 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 lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie, lie, la, 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 lie, la, lie, la, 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 lie, lie, la, 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 lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie, lie, la, 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 lie, la, lie, la, 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 lie, lie.
The boxer there from Simon and Garfunkel from Bridge Over Troubled Waters, 1970. Crikey. That was for Joe Yendall. I really hope you're feeling better, mate, and hopefully we'll see you over the weekend. Right, the next track, it's Hootie and the Blowfish. I'm a big fan of Danny Baker, and I was listening to an interview that he did with the lead singer of Hootie and the Blowfish, and it was fantastic. He's a good bloke, country singer as well, a solo country singer, as well as lead singer of Hootie and the Blowfish. And I just thought, right, we're going to have this. This is Only Want to Be With You, Hootie and the Blowfish from Cracked Rear View.
Sometimes I wonder if it will ever end. You get so mad at me when I go out with my friends. Sometimes you're crazy, then you wonder why. I'm such a baby, yeah, the dolphins make me cry. But there's nothing I can do. I only wanna be with you. You can call me a fool. I only wanna be with you. Yeah, I'm tangled up in blue. I only wanna be with you. I only wanna be with you. I only wanna be with you. I only wanna be with you.
Hootie and the Blowfish. I didn't say beforehand. The lead singer's Darius Rucker. Worth listening for if you can, or worth listening to if you can get hold of some of his stuff. It's on Spotify and the like, and Amazon. But yeah, really good. Some of his Christmas stuff is good as well, if you get a chance to hear that as well. So yeah, worth looking out for. Right, you're listening to the All New Chipp Ahoy on Smile Radio. You can contact me directly. I have to say, all the requests that have come in today came to me directly on Facebook. My name's Kevin Chippendale. But you can contact the station on various social media outlets. On Facebook, we're on Smile Radio Yorkshire, and on Twitter and Instagram, Smile Radio 3. Let us know what you think. Let us know any suggestions, anything like that. Look forward to hearing from you. And one of the reasons I want you to contact is for the Under the Covers section. Under the Covers, 2 different versions of the same song, hopefully very different versions. Don't have to be the original, as long as they're different. And today we've got Police and Thieves. Police and Thieves, initially by The Clash. I was just checking to see which order they were going to be. Police and Thieves by The Clash. Enjoy it.
Police and thieves in the street. Oh yeah. Scaring the nation with their guns and ammunition. Police and thieves in the street. Oh yeah. Fighting the nation with their guns and ammunition. From Genesis to Revelation.
That was a Clash version of Police and Thieves. I did cut it because it's over 6 minutes long. Julia Jones, that's for Julia Jones from Windsor. You are wrong. The Junior Mervyn version is better, and you're going to get the Junior Mervyn version now. Police and Thieves, Junior Mervyn.
Police and thieves in the street, fighting the nation with their guns and ammunition. Police and thieves in the street, oh yes, scaring the nation with their guns and ammunition. From Genesis to Revelations, yeah, but the next generation will be, hear me, all the crimes committed day by day. No one tried to stop it in any way. All the peacemakers turn war officers. Hear what I say. Hey, 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 hey. Police and thieves in the street. Oh yeah. Fighting the nation with their guns and ammunition. Police and thieves in the street. Oh yeah, scaring the nation with their guns and ammunition. Oh yeah. All the crimes committed day by day. No one tried to stop it in any way. All the peacemakers turn war officers. Hear what I say. Hey, 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 hey. Police and thieves in the street. Oh yeah, fighting the nation with their guns and ammunition. Police and thieves in the street. Oh yeah, scaring the nation with their guns and ammunition. Police and thieves. Police, police and thieves. Police and thieves. Police, police and thieves.
For the undercovers section this week, you got Police and Thieves. The initial by The Clash, the second by Junior Mervyn. I think Junior Mervyn wins hands down. Let me know what you think. If you've got another suggestion for Police and Thieves cover, then let me know. Or if you've got a suggestion anyway, I've got quite a lot still, but always happy to listen to other suggestions. Some of the suggestions have come in more than one from one person, so I don't want to keep playing from the same people if I can help it. Right, the next track, it's by a band called Two Nice Girls. It was a three-piece. I saw them on the South Bank in London. I think it was the Royal Festival Hall, but I'm not certain. They were a lesbian trio. And they let people know right from the start of the gig, and people were walking out. I can't imagine people would have the guts these days to walk out because someone said they were lesbian. But they had a beautiful, beautiful album out. They only had 2 albums and an EP. The first album was just astonishingly good, lyrics and everything. This is My Heart Crawls Off. 2 nice girls.
1, 2, 3, 4. It just made me busy, yes. I know that you're talking to her like you used to talk to me. And y'all have probably gone so far that she's seen that mole on your knee. Every time that you touch me, I see her in your eyes. Little part of me, it crawls up and oh, everybody's telling me that you put me on a shelf. They're all saying,
Just forget it, Gretchen.
she loves somebody else. Oh, I know I'm a space that's that truth, and you don't love me anymore. Oh, but it hurts my little heart that you were such a bore. Every time that you touch me, I see her in your eyes, and then a little part of me crawls off and I saw you 2 down at the mall shop. The way you're carrying on, I just wanted to make you stop. And you know, it's not something to me like foolish pride, but don't you 2 see how you're killing me inside? Every time that you touch me, I see her in your eyes, and then a little part of me, it crawls off and dies. It crawls off and dies. It crawls off and dies. But I'll love you.
My heart pounds, I hear a sound, a voice so smooth, I can't get down. She's reaching out for me to hold. I'll keep her secret as I lose my soul. I like to think I'm in control. The truth is I lost it long ago. Some say you're not good enough for me. You're in my veins, I'm feeling free. You kiss the thought I wanna keep. Whatever the cost, I will not sleep. Forget your sense of innocence. I hear the boom, the scene is tense. My boom boom. Oh, I know the style. My boom boom. Off sound. Way she moves.
place your hand over my eyes. You kiss my head and then you gently sigh. As outside the thunder and the lightning rage, you say to me, tonight's the night you come of age, so never lie. And I will be the love you need to set your soul free. I'll set you free, baby. I'll set you free. I'll set you free, baby. I got the key. As I reply, why should I lie? My high has been created by your vibe. I'm so hooked on you that I would swear I saw fish swimming in your Perrier. As the piano man plays another tune, I realize now that you're my boom. My boom, boom. Oh, I love the style. Definition. My boom, boom. Of sound. Way she moves. Definition. My boom, boom. Of sound. Got me running wild. Definition. My boom, boom. Of sound. Hear my blues.
Quick step to me ever so gently. I must confess I want you spiritually. Don't pray for me, it's not a sin. In the race for you, I wanna win you over to my dark side. I ride the night into your mind. Don't be afraid of the attraction. If you're booming, there is always reaction. My boom, boom. Oh, I know the style. Definition. My boom. I hear a sound, a voice so smooth, I can't get down.
You place your hands over my eyes. You kiss my head and then you gently sigh.
My boom, boom.
Oh, I love the style.
Definition. My boom, boom.
Of sound. Way she moves.
Definition. My boom, boom.
Of sound. Got me running wild.
Definition. My boom, boom.
Of sound. Hear my blues.
My boom, boom.
Way she moves.
Definition. My boom, boom.
Of sound. Hear my blues.
Definition. My boom, boom.
Of sound. Way she moves.
Definition. My boom, boom.
Of sound. Hear my blues.
My boom, boom.
Boom Boom, by definition of sound there. Again, one of those tracks that shouldn't be liked by me, but I do love it very much. Right, the next two tracks are linked. They're both by Madness. However, I didn't come at it wanting to listen to Madness. In 4 weekends, I'm running a race in London, which takes me through Richmond Park. Not many people will be aware, particularly if you're not from the area, that within Richmond Park there's a Poets' Corner. And in the Poets' Corner, there's a bench. It's dedicated to Ian Dury, provided by his family, and it's solar powered and it plays Ian Dury songs. You have to plug in headphones and you can hear Ian Dury songs. Last time I went, it wasn't working. Apparently, it's working now. So I'm hoping that the run will take me past Pembroke Lodge Gardens, where the bench is situated, and I can have 5 minutes sit down listening to Ian Dury. Loads of people know Ian Dury, but not many will be aware that he actually sang vocals on this track. It's from Madness. It's called Drip Fed Fred, and it's followed by Love Struck from Madness. But yeah, first it's Drip Fed Fred from Madness, with Ian Dury taking most of the lead vocals.
We want Freddie for a leader. Freddie is a man of class.
Freddie for a leader.
All stand and raise your champagne glass. Gentlemen and assassins and ladies of the night, I call upon you this evening in the hope of shedding some light. I can't go into detail or finger unfounded fools, but there are some here amongst us that are not playing to the rules. I've rounded up the lowlife and local CID, offered a free massage or else the third degree. There is no simple solution in this life we lead, so make things easy for yourself till the baronage can see. We want Freddie for our leader. Freddie is a man of class. We want Freddie for our leader. All stand and raise your champagne glass.
These shall not prevail him early, came the stark warning today. From his hospital bed, drip-fed Fred vowed he was here to stay.
I'll tell you something for nothing.
He claimed,
never in all my days have I felt so intimidated by the cheap tactics on display.
Freddie for our leader. Freddie is a man of class. We want Freddie for our leader. All stand and raise your champagne.
And approaching the pulpit, the Right Honourable Reverend Green.
We're gathered here this evening to pay our due respects to drip-fed Fred, who late last night fell out of his prison bed. Know the nonce behind it? Slipped the night PD. Ooh, the word is out now, without doubt, you will answer to me.
Gentlemen and assassins and ladies of the night, I call upon you this evening in the hope of shedding new light. There is a simple solution, one called honour amongst thieves. So we'll take pity on your souls and only cap your knees.
We want Freddie for a leader. Freddie is a man of class. We want Freddie for a leader. Oh, stand and raise your champagne glass. We want Freddie for a leader. Freddie is a man of class. We want Freddie for our leader.
All stand and raise your champagne glass.
Staggering home, the headlights throw a shadow up and upon friends and loved ones that have done no wrong, but no longer mean anything to me. Oh, am I mumbling on into a crystal glass that echoes a song? The enticement invites you along a path of exterior colour. But come the morning, shivering and contorting, to border on the brink for just another Cinco. Take me down for one more round. libations, sick of rocking my foundation. I pickle my relations, put me on probation. Oh, I'll take you down for one last round. Oh, love struck, I've fallen for a lamppost, giving her my utmost, spilling out my deepest feelings. Love struck, I've fallen for a lamppost, giving her my utmost, spilling out my deepest feelings. Now all I want to do is snuggle up to you, a nightcap in the early morning dew. Look, what have I become? Distancing myself so far and from, but gazing up I wave the night boat on. For now it's heaven in deepest Tottenham. Oh, what have I done to deserve this fate? It's all going wrong. Even the cab fare has been and gone, and now I'm lagging in deepest Tottenham. But come the morning, shivering and contorting, to border on the brink, or just another sinkhole, take me down for one more round. Yeah, love struck, I've fallen for a lamppost, giving her my utmost, spilling out my deepest feelings. Love struck, I've fallen for a lamppost, giving her my utmost, spilling out my deepest feelings. Frightening, frightening, strike me down with lightning. I've given in to fighting. Now all I want to do is get closer to you, a nightcap in the early morning dew. Oh, love struck, I've fallen for a lamppost, giving her my utmost, spilling out my deepest feelings. Love struck, I've fallen for a lamppost, giving her my utmost, spilling out my deepest feelings. Love struck, I've fallen for a lamppost, I'm giving it my utmost. I've fallen for a lamppost with my deepest feelings. Now all I want to do is snuggle up to you, a nightcap in the early morning dew.
Two songs from Madness there. Love Struck. Prior to that, it was Drip Fed Fred, both from the wonderful album. I didn't know, I've just looked it up, that Drip Fed Fred was the last vocal performance, recorded vocal performance from Ian Dury before he died. It was released as a single. Watch the video if you can. Rather funny. I love it anyway. Right. One more song and then we're going into the funeral song section. This song, it's the only Lou Reed you're going to get today. It's from Magic and Loss. Lou Reed's Look at Death, if you like. I wouldn't have this played at my funeral, but it is rather good. It's Gassed and Stoked.
Well, you covered your tracks and now I can't see you. You had your ashes scattered at sea. There's no grave to visit, no tombstone to look at. You're in the New York Times obituary. There's no record, no tape, no book, no movie. Some photographs and memories. Sometimes I dial your phone number by mistake, and this is what I hear. This is no longer a working number, baby. Please redial your call. This is no longer a working number. Your party doesn't live here anymore. This is no longer a working number. If you still require help, stay on the line and an operator will try to bail you out. I knew I should have seen you that Thursday. I knew I shouldn't have left, but you sounded so good, your spirit's so up, I thought I'd see you next week. I say over and over, if I had half a brain, if I had a half a brain in my head, I wouldn't sit here dialing a wrong number and listening to what some recording said. This is no longer a working number. Please redial your call. This is no longer a working number. Your party doesn't live here anymore. This is no longer a working number, but if you still require help, stay on the line and an operator will try to bail this out. I knew I should have written things down. I always say I'll never forget. Who can forget a one-eyed pilot who's a concert pianist? A painter, a poet, songwriter supreme. My friends are blending in my head. They're melding into one great spirit, and that spirit isn't dead. Now I may not remember everything that you said, but I remember all the things you've done. And not a day goes by, not an hour, when I don't try to be like you. You were gas stoked and raring to go, and you were that way all the time. So I guess you know I'm laughing at myself every time I dial the wrong line. This is no longer a working number, baby. This is no longer a working number. Gas stoked and ready to go. 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 Gas stoked and ready to go.
Gaston Stoke there from Lou Reed off the Magic and Loss album. Right, now to the exciting bit. Last week on the show I was dying. I had man flu, very little sympathy from females, lots of sympathy from blokes. That seems to be standard, doesn't it? And I just thought, right, we'll have music that I can play at my funeral. I've got one that makes me giggle just thinking about it. I'll play it later. And I asked for suggestions. We've got loads of suggestions, multiple from some people. I've chosen one from each of the people suggested, although this first track, we won't play all 9 minutes and 3 seconds of it, is a song that was suggested by Anthony Gatley. It's by Nico, ex of the Velvet Underground, so there's the Lou Reed context there. It's The End, a Doors track. I don't think anyone will adore this. The End, Nico.
No safety, no surprise, the end. I never look into your eyes again. Can you picture what will be? So limitless and free. Desperately in need of some stranger's hand in a desperate land. Lost in a romance, wilderness of pain, and all the children are insane. All the children are insane. Waiting for the summer rain.
That was Nico in the end. Less than 1/3 of the track, so you've got off lightly there. I went to see Nico, must have been about 74, 75, in a college in London, in a college bar, or a college of some sort. It wasn't very big. She had on as the support act two performers, folk performers from a string-driven thing, and I can't remember their names. If you're listening, I apologise. And then Nico came out with her little accordion-y thing, keyboardy thing, yeah, you came out feeling less happy than when you went in, put it that way. They were all very similar. She played a couple of other underground tracks, a couple of tracks from earlier solo albums, but they were all very, very doom-laden, very similar. I think if someone played that at a funeral, you might have more bodies to bury afterwards. Right, the next track is requested from ultra runner John Keys, one of the superstars at Park Run, particularly at Pontefract. It's the Smiths, and I know it's over.
Oh, mother, I can feel the soil falling over my head, and as I climb into an empty bed, oh well, enough said. I know it's over, still I cling. I don't know where else I can go. Over. Oh, mother, I can feel the soil falling over my head. See the sea wants to take me, the knife wants to slit me. Do you think you can help me? Sad veiled bride, please be happy. Handsome groom, give her room. Loud, loutish lover, treat her kindly, though she needs you more than she loves you. And I know it's over, still I cling. I don't know where else I can go. Over, 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 over. I know it's over, and it's money, then why are you on your own tonight? And if you're so clever, then why are you on your own tonight? If you're so very entertaining, then why are you on your own tonight? If you're so very good looking, why do you sleep alone tonight? I know, 'cause tonight is just like any other night. That's why you're on your own tonight. With your triumphs and your charms, while they're in each other's arms. It's so easy to laugh, it's so easy to hate. It takes strength to be gentle and kind. Over, 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 over. It's so easy to laugh, it's so easy to hate. It takes guts to be gentle and kind. Over, over. Love is natural and real, but not for you, my love. Not tonight, my love. Love is natural and real, but not for such as you and I, my love. Oh, mother, I can feel the soil falling over my head. Oh, mother, I can feel the soil falling over my head. Mother, I can feel the soil falling over my Mother, I can feel the soil falling over my Oh, mother, I can feel the soil falling over my head. Oh, mother, I can feel the soil falling over
I know it's over there from the Smiths, the request of ultra marathon runner John Keys. John suggested that possibly the finest British band of the 80s. I have to be honest, John, from where I sit, there's not much competition there anyway, to be perfectly honest. Right, you're listening to Smile Radio. This is the All New Chipp Ahoy, Friday afternoons from 1:30 to 3:30. But it's put up on various podcast sites over the weekend. It's also on Listen Again on our website. If you have any requests, any suggestions, then by all means contact us. I've said earlier, all the requests today have come into me personally, Kevin Chippendale on Facebook. But if you have any requests or anything, you can contact me there or via the social media sites of the website. On Facebook, it's Smile Radio Yorkshire. And on Twitter or Instagram, it's Smile Radio 3. Let me know if you've got any suggestions for this section that we're not playing today, but you'd like to hear later, then by all means contact us. I have to be honest, some of them have got to be better than these. Right, the next track, it's Mel Blackburn's, Mel Watermouth Blackburn. She won't be listening live. She's cycling up a mountain somewhere in Mallorca. She's got an e-bike, so don't worry about her. But she suggested this, Everybody Hurts from R.E.M.
When your day is long and the night is yours alone. When you're sure you've had enough of this life, hang on. Don't let yourself go. 'Cause everybody cries, and everybody hurts sometimes. Sometimes everything is wrong. Now it's time to sing along. When your day is night, hold on, hold on. If you feel like letting go, if you think you've had too much of this life, well, hang on. 'Cause everybody hurts. Take comfort in your friends. Everybody hurts. Don't throw your hand. Don't throw your hand. Feel like you're alone. No, 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 you're not alone. If you're on your own on this life, the days and nights are long. When you think you've had too much of this life, to hang on. Well, everybody hurts, but sometimes everybody
Mel Blackburn's choice there. Everybody Hurts from REM. Now, I think I'm a bit out of step with people here because I think funerals should be a celebration of the dearly departed. And my songs, I'm going to play both of mine now. I think, well, the first one particularly is cheerful. The second one is funny, if you do it right. But I want to somehow include Bernard Cribbins and Hole in the Ground in mine. Now, Billy Connolly suggested that the Archers theme should be the national anthem. And I thought, that'd be a great one to carry the coffin into. But I heard this. This is Robert Earl Keen and a track called I Gotta Go. I would love to be carried in to the funeral parlour, whatever you want to call it, with them walking along at the correct speed to this. It makes me laugh just thinking about it. This is I Gotta Go, Robert Earl Keen.
Ain't got time to shoot the breeze, got no time to blow. Excuse me, mister, if you please, I gotta go. Born one morn on the Day of the Dead in a bombed out bungalow. My mama kissed my cheek and said, I gotta go. I gotta go somewhere, I gotta go. Wasting time standing here, I gotta go. They put me in an orphanage west of Tupelo. I told them when I burnt that bridge, I gotta go. Stole a car, got a gun, robbed the hidey-ho. I left Memphis on the run, I gotta go. I gotta go somewhere, I gotta go. Wasting time standing here, I gotta go. Five card stud, deuces wild, three kings in a row. I turned that diamond deuce and smile, I gotta go. They tracked me down, took my tail. Brother, don't you know? I told them, boys, there's some mistake. I gotta go. I gotta go somewhere, I gotta go. Wasting time standing here, I gotta go. Cold steel up against my head, they turned the lights down low. In case you didn't hear, I said, I gotta go. These are your very last words, sir. Say them nice and slow. My last words on this planet were, I gotta go somewhere, I gotta go. Wasting time standing here, I gotta go. I gotta go somewhere, I gotta go. Wasting time standing here, I gotta go.
My last words on this planet were, I gotta go. I love the song, I love the idea behind the song, and I would just love to see pallbearers walking in, trotting in really, to that beat. Right, the next track, it's time to say goodbye. Now, it is a typical funeral song. I know two people that have had it played at funerals they've attended. I love Las Vegas. I'm not a drinker, I'm not a gambler, just the over-the-topness of Las Vegas. I just adore. And one of the things I adore about it is the fountains outside the Bellagio Hotel. You can look at them on YouTube, various songs. They have fountains that dance to the music, computer programmed. But the the dance to Time to Say Goodbye is magical. Even sitting here now talking about it, the hairs on the back of my neck are rising. But yes, it's a typical song, but I would like my pallbearers to stand up on either side of the coffin with water pistols, squirting water over up high over the coffin as I go through to be cremated. I'm not sure that I'm sure that even if I had a soggy coffin, it would go through all right. But yeah, that's what I want to happen at my funeral. I got to go first, and then Time to Say Goodbye.
Sogno l'orizzonte, mancano le parole. Sì, lo so che non c'è luce in una stanza quando manca il sole. Se non ci sei tu con me, sì. Le finestre mostra tutto il mio cuore che è acceso. Chiudi dentro me la luce che ho incontrato per strada. Time to say goodbye. Paesi che non ho mai veduto e vissuto con te. Adesso sì li vivrò con te. Partirò su navi per mari che io lo so, non esistono più. It's time to say goodbye.
Quando sei lontana sogno all'orizzonte e manca le parole. E io sì lo so che sei con me, tu mia luna, tu sei qui con me. Mio sole, tu sei qui con me, con me, con me, con me. Time to say goodbye. Paesi che non ho mai veduto e vissuto con te. Adesso sì li vivrò con te. Partirò su navi per mari che io lo so, non esistono più. Con te io li vivrò, con te partirò su navi per mari che io lo so, non esistono più. Con te io li vivrò, con
Time to Say Goodbye there. Andre Bocelli and Sarah Brightman. As I say, maybe when you get to a certain age, you start to think about these things, or maybe it's just me. So I got to go as you come into the funeral parlour. Time to say goodbye as you go through, and then we'll have Hole in the Ground, Bernard Cribbins, as people leave. And go home or go back to wherever it is and celebrate the life of an old man.
There I was, a-digging his hole in the ground, so big and sort of round it was, and there was I, digging it deep. It was flat at the bottom and the sides were steep. When along comes this bloke in a bowler, which he lifted and scratched his head. Whoa, he looked down the old poor demented soul and he said, do you mind if I make a suggestion? Don't dig it there, dig it elsewhere. You're digging it round and it ought to be square. The shape of it's wrong, it's much too long, and you can't put a hole where a hole don't belong. I ask, what a liberty, eh? Nearly bashed him right in the bowler. Oh, well, there was I, stood in me, shoveling earth. For all that I was worth, I was, and there was him, standing up there so grand and official with his nose in the air. So I gave him a look sort of sideways and I leaned on me shovel and sighed. Whoa, I lit me a fag and having took a drag, I replied, I just couldn't bear to dig it elsewhere. I'm digging it round cause I don't want it square. And if you disagree, it doesn't bother me. That's the place where the hole's gonna be. Well, there we were discussing this hole in the ground. So big and sort of round it was, it's not there now. The ground's all flat and beneath it is the bloke in the bowler hat. And that's that.
I'm so tired of being here, suppressed by all my childish fears. And if you have to leave, I wish that you would just leave, 'cause your presence still lingers here, and it won't leave me alone. These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you scream, I'd fight away all of your fears.
My immortal there, ever. I was going to say effervescent. That certainly wasn't an effervescent song, was it? Evanescence, and that's for the lovely Linda Tiller. Again, funeral should be cheerful, Linda, but yeah, your choice. Next track, it's the Stone Roses. I Am the Resurrection. I have to be honest, I don't know this track at all. I know very little about the Stone Roses apart from their first single, but yeah, I Am the Resurrection, the Stone Roses. And this is for Anthony Gatley, who also suggested the end that I played the wrong version of. I Am the Resurrection. Anthony Gatley is a superstar. He does ultra marathons and things that are just astonishing. Did the Leeds Country Way last weekend, all the way around Leeds, 77 miles, I think. Just a superstar. Right, Andy's a great bloke. Coach at Methley Striders. On the committee at Methley Striders, captain at Methley Striders, beg your pardon, always good for advice. It's him that got me eating pork pies in my long-distance races, so I'm eternally grateful to him. But yeah, the Stone Roses, I Am the Resurrection for Anthony Gatley.
Knocking down my door and I can't sleep at night.
couldn't play the whole thing, Anthony. It goes on for, I didn't realise how long it goes on for, 8 minutes and 12 seconds. And it wouldn't be fair on all the other people who want to have requests played. But yeah, Anthony Gatley's I Am the Resurrection from the Stone Roses. Right. The next track, it was requested from Matt Kidd. His partner, Nicola Kidd, will have a song played straight afterwards. This is Rockin' Pneumonia and the Boogie Woogie Flu. Sounds like me last week, to be honest, Matt. Yeah, Rockin' Pneumonia and the Boogie Woogie Flu.
I wanna holler, but the giant's too small. Young man rhythm got a hold of me too. I got a rockin' pneumonia and a boogie woogie flu. Want some loving, baby, that ain't all. I wanna kiss her, but the gal's too tall. Young man rhythm got a hold of me too. I got a rockin' pneumonia and a boogie woogie flu. Wanna scream, I want you all to know. I would be running, but my feet's too slow. Young man rhythm got a hold of me too. I got a rockin' pneumonia and a boogie woogie flu. Yeah! Well, all right. Yeah. I wanna scream, I want you all to know. I would be running, but my feet's too slow. Young man rhythm got a hold of me too. I got a rockin' pneumonia and a boogie woogie flu. Baby, call me now, I'm hurrying home. I know she's leaving 'cause I'm taking too long. Young man rhythm got a hold of me too. I got a rockin' pneumonia and a boogie woogie flu. I wanna scream. I wanna scream. I wanna scream.
That was supposed to go into Ha Ha You're Dead on Spotify. It went into another song by the miserable Nico. I apologise there. So the next track, it's Ha Ha You're Dead, Green Day. And if someone was to do that, to say that at my funeral, I wouldn't mind. Ha Ha You're Dead.
How do you get your sleep at night? How did you get your news so tight? Like chewing on tinfoil, that's so much fun. Gonna be dead
Ha Ha, You're Dead there from Green Day, suggested by the lovely Nicola Kidd. Anyone who's seen my Facebook page will have seen the cake, Ledston Losers cake, black with yellow and gold on it, made by Nicola. She is a genius. The only thing is she suggested loads of songs, and at the bottom of the message she put, I could go on. She did go on and on and on. Strangely enough though, Nicola, one of your requests was also requested by somebody else. I'm going to play that. I'm going to play one more song, and then it'll be Fever by Peggy Lee. The next track, I'm not sure whether it's funereal or not. It's from a singer called Karen Elson. She used to be a model. She was married to Jack White, and she had a fantastic album out, The Ghost Who Walks. And this is The Truth Is in the Dirt on the Ground. Karen Elson.
The truth is in the dirt on the ground. The truth is in the dirt on the ground, not in your gilded cage with your rusted spoon. When the ground splits open, it will swallow you.
Karen Elson there. The truth is in the dirt on the ground. highly recommend The Ghost Who Walked, the album, the album that's from. Right, we're nearly at the end. We've got one more funereal song. It was suggested by both Nicola Kidd, but also Mrs. Trellis of North Wales. This is what I was like last week. It's Fever by Peggy Lee.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever, that is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing, fever started long ago. Romeo loved Juliet, Juliet she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame, now give us fever. When we kiss it, fever with thy flaming youth. Fever, I'm a fire. Fever, yea, I burn forsooth. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, oh, don't you dare give me fever. With his kisses, fever when he holds me tight. Fever, I'm his missus. Daddy, won't you treat him right? Now you've listened to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Chicks were born to give you fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade, they give you fever. When you kiss them, fever, if you live, you learn. Fever, till you sizzle, what a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn.
Peggy Lee there, Fever, ending our funereal songs. Songs that people have requested, apart from two that I put in, requested that they think refer to funerals. Thank you very much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed them. I certainly did. I didn't particularly like some of the songs. Some of them I've never heard of, but it was a worthwhile exercise in learning me stuff. I need to learn about. I mean, the Smiths just passed me by. I think it was the era that I just missed me completely. So that was worth listening to, John. Right, you've been listening to Chipp Ahoy, the all new Chipp Ahoy here on Smile Radio. If you have any suggestions, any requests, anything that you'd like to do in the Under the Covers section, which are two versions of the same song, by all means contact us. People have contacted me directly on Facebook. My name's Kevin Chippendale, or you can use the radio station's social media sites. I was going to say multimedia. Social media sites. On Facebook, it's Smile Radio Yorkshire, and on Twitter or Instagram, it's Smile Radio 3. Thank you very much for listening. The last track isn't anything to do with funerals, unless you get knocked over. It's King of the Curb by Echo Belly. Thanks very much for listening, and I'll see you later. Ta-da.